Hi there. It's January 3rd and time for Proverbs 3. We're doing the English Standard Version today. This month we are, and we're also comparing it to the New International Version. So let's begin. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. I know that song. My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and years of life and peace they will add to you. We tell your kids that. You behave and you'll live longer, right? Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. So you will find good success in the sight of God and man. And over here it says, then you will find a good name in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways. He will make your path straight. I get the song in my head. It's an old song I used to sing all the time. Oops. Just messed it up. Some proverbs you automatically know just because they're songs. And that was an old song from probably the 80s or 90s, done in kind of a Rastafarian accent. Cool. Verse 7. Be not wise in your own eyes. That is a very good saying. Be humble, right? Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. What does that say over here? Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. It will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Right? If you think you know everything, you can't learn anything. Be not wise in your own eyes. Verse 9. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. There you go. Tithing? Maybe. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. Right. Now that's been proven, even by myself. You know, I mean, in Malachi I talked about giving a tenth. But it doesn't have to be a tenth. It can be a 20th or a quarter or even more. But if you give to the Lord, he will always give back more than you give to him every single time. It never fails. And in Malachi it even said, the only time it says in the Bible where God says, test me in this. Test me. If you don't believe me, try it and I'll prove it to you. And it does. It does work. It's not magic. It's just you giving and the Lord giving back. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves him who he loves, as a father, the son in whom he delights. Right. Is God disciplining you? Be thankful. That means he loves you as his own child. Okay. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who gets understanding. For the gain from her is better than the gain from silver, and her profit is better than gold, right? That wisdom is more, you get more from wisdom than you do from money. Gold and jewels. And nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand, and her left hand are riches and honor. Got that? Now he's talking about wisdom, okay? In wisdom is riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who lay hold of her. Those who hold fast are called blessed. I'm just comparing the versions over here. 19. The Lord, by wisdom, founded the earth. By understanding, he established the heavens. By his knowledge, the deeps broke open, and the clouds dropped down the dew. My son, do not lose sight of these. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, and they will be life for your soul and adornment for your neck. Then you will walk your way securely, and your foot will not stumble. If you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror or the ruin of the wicked when it comes, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being caught. And that. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. See, footnote. Do not withhold good from its owners. Yeah. Okay, we'll highlight that. Do not say to your neighbor, go, and come again tomorrow, and I will give it, when you have it with you. Right. Do not plan evil against your neighbor who dwells trustingly beside you. Do not contend with a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Right. Do not envy a man of violence, and do not choose any of his ways. That's a good one. There's a comma there. For the devious person is an abomination to the Lord, but the upright are in his confidence. It says it over here. For the Lord detests the perverse, but he takes the upright into his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Toward the scorners he is scornful, but to the humble he gives favor. I like that. To the humble he gives favor. What's this say? Shows favor to the humble and oppressed. There's a note here. Grace. The wise will inherit honor, but fools get disgrace. Right. Well, the meaning of that Hebrew word is uncertain. How weird. So, that's Proverbs 3. I highlighted a few things in here worth noting. The old song. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge the Lord's in all of your ways. He will make your path straight. Yes, he will. There, so I sang it for you. Now that song will be stuck in my head all day, which is not a bad thing. Good thing. And this one, important. I can't really see that. I'm going to make that darker. Yellow. Be not wise in your own eyes. Don't think of yourself as smarter than anybody else. That's important. And this one, very important, 9 and 10. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. You will have everything you need and more if you honor the Lord first. Very important. Yes, this is wisdom. I highlighted this. Long life is in her right hand, and in her left hand are riches and honor. And we're seeking this wisdom. Highlighted 27. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. This could mean a lot of things. It could mean, because do not withhold good from its owners. Okay, this could mean pay your bills. Okay, when you have the money to pay your bills, pay your bills. Okay, or anything else. If you borrowed something from somebody, you know, and you have it with you to give it back, give it back. You know? 31 is important. Do not envy a man of violence, and do not choose any of his ways. You get all these kids following these superheroes and these thugs, thinking it's cool to have that kind of power. Yeah. Don't envy those kind of people. And do not choose their ways, for the devious person is an abomination to the Lord. I'll just highlight this whole thing. And read it together. Do not envy a man of violence, and do not choose any of his ways, for the devious person is an abomination to the Lord, but the upright are in his confidence. Right? Remember this? God towards scorners, he is scornful, but to the humble he gives favor. I harp on that a lot. Always be humble. So, that's Proverbs 3. Always lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff in there. So, that's 3 for the 3rd. We'll continue our through the Bible chronologically in 365 days here in a little bit, and that'll be online as well. Until then, have a good day. Have a good Wednesday. See you next time.